Well, if you actually think about it, it's the most... Oh, cool, that's good, yes, yes. Oh, yes, another! Oh, yeah! You only bought 3, you fucking tease!
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that rev up those fryers, cause I sure am hungry for one. Help! Help! My leg!
Yo! Is that Omni-Man?
Every time my roommate gets in the shower, I'm on the verge of shitting myself.
Something you own that you don't ever plan on using.
Oh God, I think we all know the answer to this. Okay, let's say it together now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, our college degrees. I don't know how to use mine, right? It's the most expensive thing I've bought, and at this point, I can't use it because I don't even know how to. I'm like, do I say that I got it in job interviews? Every job interview, I was like, oh, I have my bachelor's degree. You would have thought I said, oh, the grass is growing outside, because everyone's like, that's cool. Like, no one cares. There was one guy, I was like, oh, I have my bachelor's degree, and he was like, oh, I know how to make a souffle, and I was like, that's actually more impressive. Like, you can wing it on an essay. You cannot wing it on a souffle. You got to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Also, reusable grocery bags. I always buy them. I never reuse. I always like take them and make them impromptu trash bags. Like, I'll just go to a friend's house and put a bag on a doorknob, and I'm like, I just put a trash can in your bathroom. You're welcome. Like, I don't know how to use them. So it's just like, I need help. I can't adult. It's hard.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Can I get an hour? And by I get, I mean we have. And by hour, I mean sex!
Ripped tonight. R.I.P. that what does Marcellus Wallace look like? What? What country you from? What? What ain't no country I ever heard of. They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
A couple summers ago when I was working in person, my boss was one of those like P90X bros, so he would come into work being like, I woke up at 4 in the morning and got my pump on and then still had time to go home, eat breakfast, watch the news, and make love to my beautiful wife. And I'd be like, okay, well, I rolled out of bed like 5 minutes before I absolutely had to. I'm still a little hungover and we got here at the same time, so like, I don't really get your point. Anyways, I came into work looking like absolute garbage one day because the night before my building had caught on fire because some guy had like left out a shrine to his dead wife with candles and it lit the building on fire. It was actually very tragic. But anyways, he was like, Sonny, like, what time did you wake up this morning? And I was like, late, okay, fucker, my building was on fire. And he was like, well, did everyone else have to evacuate too, or was it just you? And I was like, of course everyone else had to evacuate. The building was on fire. And he was like, well, if everyone had to evacuate, it sounds like you don't have much of an excuse. Motherfucker, I do have an excuse. The building was on fire!
So TikTok made me realize that apparently most women are into himbos and most men are into MILFs, which means that the ideal relationship dynamic is this. Look me in the eye and tell me I'm wrong.
Have you ever been in love?
I don't think so.
Do you want me to describe it to you?
POV, you're battle rapping a bumblebee.
Oh, yo, let me finish. Yo, he killed him. Let me finish. You must be embarrassed. I'm killing you at the top. One shot puts you in anaphylactic shock.
Ooh, he need the EpiPen. Yo,
Let me
get
finish,
this man the
let me finish.
EpiPen.
Let me finish. I'm light years ahead, and you know what they call me?
Buzz.
When I'm done, you be dizzy. You not drunk, but you buzzed. Pulled up to your mama's crib, and she let me in with the buzz. Brought my clippers with me. I'm cutting you down, Buzz.
Oh, see, but he thought it was gonna be sweet like Honey Nut. You messed up.
You looking real nervous. You look scared like Scooby Dooby. You just a side character. My story, it's B-movie.
Oh,
baby.
dang. Oh, you like jazz? Hey, you like jazz? Oh,
rest in peace.
You killed him.
Hey there, what are your pronouns?
Oh, I'm cis. I don't have pronouns.
No pronouns? Damn, another victim of gender identity theft.
The world sucks. Everything sucks. I suck. What the fuck is the point of me being here if you're already fucking sad? I can't make someone who's already fucking sad more sad. How the fuck are you making me depressed? How the fuck are you doing that? I am a demon. Go to a fucking therapist.
This ain't Bill, bitch. You don't get two big old jewels, different arms, bigger boobs, with her eyes are green or blue. This ain't Bill, bitch. She's filled with flaws and attitude, so if you aren't perfect, she's not built for you.
Here's a productivity or creativity hack I bet you've never heard before. It's widely attributed to the French painter Paul Gauguin, who was a friend of Van Gogh's for reference. Although I couldn't find the original source, so it might be apocryphal. Doesn't matter, it's interesting, it's helpful. Anyway, he is said to have said, though he might not have, who cares? Be wild 2 hours a day. Be wild 2 hours a day. The clash in this short sentence between type A and type B is just spectacular. Be wild for 2 hours. It's like telling some people to take it down a notch. You know, be wild, but just for a little bit. But then mostly I think it's telling people to ramp it the fuck up, you know? Be yourself for 120 minutes a day. That's feasible, isn't it? I mean, especially since the 2 hours can happen while you're doing other stuff too. Be wild at the gym, go all out. Be wild while you're making dinner, the kids are gonna love it. And of course, be wild while you make, you know? Be wild 2 hours a day. It's like a perfect balance of revolutionary, but doable. Managed insanity.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that. This castle is in unacceptable conditions! Unacceptable!
Watching some baseball. You know we love catching balls over here. I'm just like in our gloves, and in our mouths.
Honey, I'm home. Why is there piss on the floor?
Two things that I want. Two things. One, money. Two, booby.
Man, I can't wait to tuck my pretty baby into bed. Pretty baby, pretty girl, pretty sweet baby girl, pretty girl into bed. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully Sabrina and I will get married, knock on wood, at some point. But I've told her, I said, hey, if we're getting hitched, like, I'm not doing a bit right now. I would prefer to have pizza at the wedding. And she was like,
I can't follow you this far.
Well, let me tell you, she didn't take it well.
I know you would prefer that.
I would prefer, because it's like, really, a wedding, most of the time, is everybody in a big room lying to themselves.
Here's what I'll suggest to you then. Still, you do the nice dinner, but then you order pizza later when everyone's drunk and you show them up with the, you know, that's our style. That's the
So what I'm hearing, Eddie, is me buying 2 meals now?
I'm just saying, I think... You gotta give Sabrina some leeway here. You can't have some pepperoni and jalapeno, which I know you'd order at a fucking wedding.
I would order that, a little spice.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that.
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so that you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. You'll live to see this world crumble to dust and blow away. Everyone and everything you know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years?
I hated that, by the way.
Gabrielle just got her first dose of the COVID vaccine today, so how are you feeling?
I'm a little sore.
Would some misogyny make you feel better?
This is a massage.
Yeah, I know, you dumb bitch.
I'm getting ripped. Nobody talks about how lonely and isolating your 20s can be. I have missed out on so many life opportunities, it feels like, due to lack of friends. I recognize that you don't die at 30, but it just feels like I'm running out of time. I can't tell you why I feel like I'm running out of time. It just feels like the older I get, the more my peers are getting married and settling down, and it just feels like they're recognizing that one part of their life is over and they're ready to start on the next part, but I feel like I haven't even gotten to it yet. I don't really know what it is, but I haven't gotten to it yet because I haven't done all the fun, crazy 20-something things because I don't really have friends, and the older I get, the less people are interested in doing that shit, so
Y'all really be like, God has a plan for all and he loves all of us.
Why was his plan to make me a faggot? I apologize for my last statement. It was not my intention to offend.
You have never communicated exactly what you were thinking to another person in your entire life.
Oh, okay. So you don't like the painting? I was asking more about like the composition than something more existential than that, but thanks for the input. And scene. Okay, hey, it's Mac. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Did that joke make any sense to you? Because I thought about it earlier and I was like, oh my god, this is such a funny TikTok. And then I shot it and I was like, is it? Is anyone gonna understand what I'm talking about? And that's so funny because the video that I stitched is talking exactly about that. Like, sometimes I do fear that I think I'm funnier than I am, and TikTok just teaches me that every day, so.
Full Metal Alchemist! Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that. What's up, Don? You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't ya? Oh, it stinks. Nice and good. Oh, you're hurting me. This little rabbit's hopping down the old bunny trail. Please let me go, Mr. Bunny. Looking like a double wide surprise. God damn.
Fight!
I'm not emotionally unstable. I just think murderous thoughts when you're in the kitchen with me. I'm not traumatized. I just get upset when you ask me if I'm okay. I'm not antisocial. I just leave a tortilla on the stove in case anybody tries to talk to me when I get the mail. I'm not impatient. But why did he come to a complete stop? People got places to be. I'm not on edge. I just break down every time a minor inconvenience takes too long to fix.
If anyone tells you that you have no right to exist, you look them straight in the eyes and you tell them that they are correct. You have no right. I have no right to exist. I am imperceptible. I am madness, and I will make it your fucking problem that I exist.